on, brother. Moving on. So now we're gonna get into the sports topics of the week. The most recent one that we have right now is the NBA is hosting their draft lottery tonight, and the Mavericks, with a 1.8% chance of winning the NBA draft lottery, win the damn draft lottery. And the Cooper Flag to Dallas has already begun. Cooper Flag playing out of Duke. Looks to be kind of like the superstar that we traded away to the Lakers. But this guy plays defense. He's a little bit more defensive oriented.
And he's in shape.
He's got better movement. He's definitely in shape. What I start to look at it like is the conspiracy theories are running wild
I was
already.
about to say it, bro. Conspiracy?
And
Someone?
if there was the one person that I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this one I'm like, how do you explain this away? What way can you explain what just happened?
How?
1.8% chance. The Mavericks have never won the draft lottery. We
Mm,
moved up twice. We
mm,
were the first ones in the final four for it.
mm.
And it was us, San Antonio, New Orleans, and Philly. We were all in contention, and they sat them like New Orleans, Philly, San Antonio, Dallas, and that's the exact order that it comes up. That from left to right, as they're seated, that's how the order goes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. The Dallas Mavericks are getting Cooper Flag, and everybody has to be thinking one or two things. I'm gonna go one
Not the
of three
one.
things. One of three
Okay.
things.
All right, go ahead.
The Mavericks are the luckiest franchise in the history of the NBA. I think they were like fourth on the list for lowest odds ever to get the number one pick. I
Yep.
think Orlando was first uh, back in the 90s.
Yeah, it says here the Mavericks had the fourth longest odds to win the lottery and secured the number one pick with a 1.8 chance of doing so. They're the fourth longest shot to ever win a draft lottery, trailing the 1993 Orlando Magic. That was 1.52%. And then in 2014, the Cleveland Cavaliers had a 1.7 chance. And
Uh-huh.
then in 2008, the Chicago Bulls with a 1.7 chance. So yeah, it's a little like you
It
said, bro.
all worked itself out in the end. Nico Harrison having the last laugh.
Hey, so are you saying that he doesn't deserve to be fired anymore?
Oh, he definitely deserves to be fired. His ass gots to be gone. But what I'm saying is,
We'll land Cooper Flag, and then all of a sudden you'll see, oh, we need to trade him because he's not good for
Rob
our
Pelinka's on the phone right now with Nico Harrison. Like, look, bro, we'll give you Austin Reeves right now for the number one pick. And Nico's stupid ass is like, okay, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sounds good.
Austin Reeves plays defense, right? Idiot. But you look at a situation like this, man, and what it looks like to me is, like I said, one of three things. The Mavericks are the luckiest franchise this year. I mean, they just somehow managed to get they fall right place, right time for this
Mhm.
number one draft pick. Number
Facts.
two is the league set this up as far as like they're like, look, man, trade Luca to the Lakers. That's a big market.
Yeah.
Interest in basketball is down at almost an all-time low.
Yes.
We need ratings. They're gonna make the playoffs. Like, let's just see what we can do. We'll scratch your back if you scratch ours. Or
Mhm.
it's one of those the league had to do a course correction when they saw how infuriated the city of Dallas and all of its fans were. And they're like, we're going to lose this franchise. We got to turn it around somehow. We got to give them some hope. We got to get the buy in from these fans again. We got to make it right.
So, because correct me if I'm wrong. So you think that the league took a look at that as how pissed off our fans were, and were so concerned with that because of the ratings already going down in basketball to begin with, that they said, you know what, let's shake things up a little bit and let's course correct this and make it look like the Mavericks won the lottery and give them the number one pick. Is
No, you
that what
had
I'm
a
hearing?
1.8% chance.
I don't know, bro. That's stretching. I'm sorry, but that's stretching.
You think we just fell into it? Like, hey,
I don't,
right place,
again,
right time?
I don't know. I'm still of the mindset that some of the professional sports are still run legitimately and
Basketball is
correct.
not one of those. If you feel like basketball is not rigged,
Mm.
you're insane. You're
Okay.
insane.
I mean, the NFL has its script. Basketball has, whatever the hell
If
this
the
is now.
NFL can have a script out there, you
Exactly.
don't think basketball can be manipulated?
Exactly. Boxing it already is. We've already seen that. So so I
Boxers don't
mean,
even try to hide it no more. They're just out here like they're just egregious with it.
oh
To me,
man.
it just came across so much like a "we owe you one." It almost
Yeah.
felt like Nico Harrison played the part of Lee Harvey Oswald in this. He was the fall
Wow.
guy. He was the patsy. He was the guy that was gonna take all the heat, take all the blame, take all the media scrutiny.
So then who's gonna take the win of us winning the lottery?
What do you mean?
Is that gonna be the ownership that's gonna be like, yeah, we
We're not talking about Jerry Jones here, guy. Like, I don't think they really care about claiming the win for the lottery. The lottery's the lottery. I think ultimately it's on the back end. They made their deal with the devil,
Oh
and it
Lord.
is what it is.
Lord, not the
Adam
devil.
Silver been cooking this up. He was out there like, cooking it up, bro. Get the Lakers a primetime
Let's
guy.
stir let's
Get
start let's
the
stir the
Lakers need a
drama
face
pot.
of the franchise.
Yep.
Who better to be the face of the Lakers
And Luca.
than Luka Doncic? Mavericks will take care of you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll give you Luka Light.
Not Luca like
We'll take it. We'll give you Luka Zero.
not Luca Zero.
You know what I'm saying? And the
I don't
Mavericks
know.
come out of it with an opportunity to go back to their fan base like, "Hey, look, man, we didn't do it right. We traded away a big piece.
But don't
We're
worry.
asking
Don't
we're
worry.
asking for forgiveness."
We got the number one pick and we already know who we getting. We're trading it away.
Yeah.
And we're getting somebody for defense because we need defense
Defense
wins
wins
championship.
championships. Bro, I'll be moving some furniture when I see something like that. You had one job
That's gonna be Nico Harris's last move before he gets out of here. He's gonna be
before he
like,
just shoots the deuces. He's like, I traded it, guys.
I traded the number one pick.
I knew what we were doing. Y'all don't see the vision. Freaking moron. What do you think, man? What do you think about
Oh,
how everything went down? I mean, honestly, do you just think like it just fell how it fell and that just is what it is? Do you think there was something behind the scenes?
again, because I don't know how the draft works or the draft lottery. I didn't even know that the NBA had a draft lottery to begin with, to be honest with you. So that was news to me. I thought that the draft worked like in any other draft, like the NFL draft, basically, because I keep up with the NFL mostly instead of the NBA. Again, I kind of retired from basketball when Jordan retired, but then I kind of picked it back up last year when the Mavericks started, making their run for the finals and making it there and then losing. So um, I literally just got back into basketball and I wasn't aware that they had a draft lottery and, you know, you could have a chance to be the number one pick. I thought it was, it went based off a record like any other conference or any other league, I guess. So was surprised, didn't know that that was a thing. And I do also see it as a kind of a little bit of a suspect move because it's like we got rid of Luca, who was quote unquote the next greatest player, Dallas Maverick player since the big German, Dirk Nowitzki. And people were, of course, at an outrage about it. I wasn't too, pissed off about it because, again, I just literally got back into basketball last year. So, but I know that those hardcore Dallas Mavericks fans, anytime I talk to them, they're like, Nico Harris is an idiot. This was the dumbest fucking move I've ever seen. This and that and the other. Like they were literally pissed off. And I was like, I understand. I get it. That'd be the equivalent of the Bulls getting rid of Michael Jordan back in the day. So I would have been pissed off if some shit like that went down. So, but as far as this lottery thing goes, not too sure how that works out or how that's done. But yeah, man, it does seem a little sus all the way around. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did we end up with the number one draft pick after the season that we had and everything else? It's like, what the hell? How does that happen? So yeah, I do find it kind of um iffy, I guess you could say. Iffy.
Some shenanigans definitely went on. They went on in our favor, so I'm gonna take it for what it is. A dub is a dub, right? What do we
Yeah.
say when the Cowboys play? A
A
win is
win
a
is a
win.
win, baby. A
And
win
so
is
this
a
right here
win.
was a win for the Mavericks. Does it change my feelings on Nico Harrison? Not one damn bit. He can go to hell for all I care.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna keep rocking though. Like the Mavericks have a new opportunity here with Cooper Flagg, and as long as we do the right thing and pick him up, we'll see how it all plays out. I mean, he could be a bust for all we
He
know,
could
or he
be.
could be better than Luca was. It's
Only
highly
time will
unlikely.
only time will tell, bro. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Yep.
So I'm excited, bro. It gives this franchise something to look forward to besides street clothes being out half a damn season, Kyrie trying to recover from his injuries. Like
Yeah.
this is just a little shot in the arm for the Mavericks, and I'm here for it. So
Yeah.
shout out Dallas Mavericks. Shout out the MFFL
Not
and
the MFFL.
yeah, Mavericks for
And
life.
fuck Nico Harrison, just so y'all
All
know.
in his face.
All in his face. Fire that
Idiot.
motherfucker.
Fire this. Anyway,
Anyway,
we're done with these bums.
not the
Nico
bums.
Harrison.
Yeah.